Over delivery has been a hot topic in the Destiny 2 community ever since Justin Truman got up on stage during the GDC conference and said this.
And so at Bungie, one of the key lessons that we codified here to shift our mindset is that velocity is more important than position. And these are all important questions, but so much more important for us now is how fast can you change that position? If your players need more content, how fast can you funnel it into your game? If your game has an unbalanced meta, how long does it stay unbalanced? And if your community has a valid complaint, how quickly can you respond to that complaint? And this is why in this important but unintuitive way, I'd rather have fast than perfect. Because being perfect, even just being great, is your current position. But fast is your velocity.
That moment served as foreshadowing for the future of the franchise and how we would be receiving less and less content over the course of the last few years. And the reason is quite simple. Bungie was working overtime, giving us the best possible experience as Guardians, feeding us that juicy content, multiple new exotic armors every season, several new exotic weapons, tons of meta-changing legendary weapons with super desirable god rolls. But this pace could only last for so long until Bungie decided to let off the gas pedal, so to speak. And since then, we've been seeing a decline in the quality of Destiny 2 and in the quantity of the content that we get, because of which the topic of over-delivery has become a hot one that a lot of people in the community have voiced their opinions on, simply because the best times in Destiny 2 have been when we've received over-delivery. The Taken King, Forsaken, and Beyond Light could probably all three be thrown in that category, and are easily some of the most memorable moments within the Destiny franchise, and the times when Bungie under-delivered are honestly some of the most forgettable times in the Destiny franchise. Does anyone remember anything great from Season of Plunder? No? Wonder why? Because it was under-delivered, and it sucked. And recently, we got another example of over-delivery in a good way. We received the news of the new Monte Carlo Catalyst, and this thing just looks so spicy. Never have we seen a Catalyst add so much uniqueness and functionality to an existing exotic weapon. This quite literally redefines the exotic weapon's identity at its core, and it is the quintessential example of over-delivery. Why is it an example of over-delivery? Because from now on, everyone in the community is going to expect every new exotic catalyst to be to the standard of the Monte Carlo. And Bungie might claim that they may not be able to do that. Even though the Monte Carlo is an example of over-delivery, I think we can all agree that it's a good example of Bungie doing something good in the game. I haven't even got this exotic catalyst and I'm already excited for it. Even if it's not that good, even if it's not meta-defining, the uniqueness of it is impressive and gives me as a player of the game hope for the future of this franchise. If you didn't see my video previously, I talked about all the different exotics that could get a catalyst. There's tons of them and the potential is sky high, especially if Bungie can pull off something like adding a glaive to an auto rifle. Perhaps they might just be able to pull off the dual wield last word after all. My main point is this: your best experience in Destiny throughout the history, however long you've been playing, your best experience was during times of over-delivery, and Bungie should work hard to deliver those moments again, especially with the final shape. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, that's toxic, and that creates a toxic work environment for Bungie employees. And in my opinion, I'm no accountant or anything, but I'm gonna say, boo-hoo, billion-dollar company Bungie. You can over-deliver to us, the Guardians, that made you a billion-dollar company, and if you can't over-deliver, then you're probably gonna need to hire some more people. Currently, Bungie has 1,500 employees, and I don't know how many more they would need to hire to get a product comparable to the Taken King, Forsaken, Beyond Light, but however many people they would need to hire, it would be worth it. Because let's be real, they're gonna make their money back. And if they ever want to stand a chance at winning Game of the Year, they're gonna need to over-deliver. And you know for a fact that Bungie is eyeing and hoping to win Game of the Year, especially with the final shape. That would be the silver lining to all of the drama and issues and problems that they have been dealing with for the past 9 years. To finally receive the crown jewel, the award of all awards, the Game of the Year award for their flagship IP, Destiny 2, that would be the most amazing moment for Bungie ever. But they will never get there if they don't embrace over-delivery. And they've already begun to do so to some degree if you think about it. We recently received the State of the Game article, which was very lengthy, but honestly didn't satisfy the community. There was so much backlash and uproar that Joe Blackburn had to give his response video, and his response video, by definition, is technically over-delivery. He was in the middle of working on something for the final shape, and he had to put a halt to all of that to deliver us that 15-minute message. And on top of that, he gave a variety of new promises to help mend the relationship between the community and the developer. And honestly, it was a good thing. It was over-delivery, but it was a good thing for the community and a good thing for the game. We're going to need a lot more of that if we're going to get this game to where it needs to be, and I personally want to see it happen. I keep hearing all these talks everywhere I go on social media where people are roasting Bungie for over-delivery. Various articles have written about Baldur's Gate 3, saying that that game has set the standard so high that very few other games are going to be able to compete with that, and that's the type of reputation that Bungie should seek to have. A game so impressive that all its competitors sigh in comparison because they'll never be able to have a game as impressive as them. That's what Bungie wants, that's what Bungie needs, and that's how they accomplish winning Game of the Year after the final shape. However, I don't know if we'll ever see it. Let me know in the comments if you think we will. The recent response from Joe Blackburn has gotten me optimistic, and I honestly really hope that Bungie can keep this momentum going, carry this momentum into the showcase and into the last half of this year, leading into a very hyped and successful launch of the final shape, hopefully eclipsing all of the success that we've seen in the last 9 years and giving us Destiny fans what we really want for this franchise: an emphatic, exciting ending to the Light and Darkness saga as we jump into the next chapter of Destiny 2. Let me know your thoughts on the topic down in the comments. As always, make sure you subscribe to this channel with notifications on. Currently, we're trying to get more subscribers than the official Bungie channel. We're 388,000 subscribers away though, so it's an uphill battle, but we will continue to fight the good fight. If you enjoyed the video, click on the screen here to watch another one from this channel, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later.